It's raining over here. And I washed my truck, that's why. I am in North Carolina. And hopefully tomorrow, after I get unloaded, hopefully I'll be able to go see Mr. B's. I got that planned. Although I haven't been able to get in touch with him. So. Yeah, this song is so pretty. I can only play a little bit of it. That song there is by, it's background music. It's by Johannes Lindstedt. Check out his music, Johannes Lindstedt. That song there is called September Remembered, a message of hope. So, yeah, I'll play a little bit more in a little bit. I hope you can hear me okay. It's raining, and it's all humid. See, my hair is like poof. Anyway, I hope you guys have had a Merry Christmas. One thing I don't like is driving in construction traffic in the rain on hills. In traffic hour. Like pile it on, right? That's what I was doing. It seemed like, traffic like from here to who knows where. Stop and go, up, stop and go, down, stop and go, construction, and then people are change lanes, change lane this way, and then the lane kind of changes and it's all rough. And then it's raining, and then, oh, it was rough, it's rough. You would think it's like spring. But, April showers bring May flowers. I don't know. Because we're in the end of December, almost New Year's. Almost the end of 2023. So, wow. But, yeah, I was hoping Mr. B's would pop up. So, yeah, so I thought, well, I'm going to get on live now. Wasn't going to do it until later. I know it's early. It's 3:33. So, he might be still at work. I was going to go take a shower. Just go outside and take a shower. I can do that. But I was going to go take a shower and then come back and get it live. I didn't realize it was so early. And I was supposed to be at my place by 3 o'clock. But or before 3, actually 2:30. But she's like, no way. Because I know that place. Ooh, I'm going to have fun tomorrow in the mud. Fun. In the mud. So I figure might as well take a shower now. Because tomorrow, you're going to see me like a mud ball. Anyway, I hope you guys have had a Merry Christmas. I got caught in a snowstorm. I went to bed. It was nice that night. I should have drove a little further. If I would have driven 120, 130 miles more that night, I would have missed the whole snowstorm. Instead, this was in Nebraska, coming from Wyoming to North Carolina. And instead, I stopped a little early. Not early, actually. I was on time. I had a little more hours on my clock, like an hour and a half or 2 hours. I could have kept on going more, but it was already dark and it started to rain, and it was already like about 7 o'clock, 7:30. Little did I know, when I woke up the next morning, it was all icy. So I had to creep out of there like 25, 30 miles an hour because the roads got so slick. So until some cars started rolling on the interstate. And once they did that, then I was able to pick up some speed. The fastest I drove was 40 miles an hour, 45 miles an hour for the next 200 miles. So I lost a lot of time on that one. But if I would have done it the night before when it was just raining, I don't know, maybe I would have ran into the snow that night and it would have been worse, who knows. But I'm safe. The truck's in good condition. And then, I don't know where I was. St. Louis. Going through a city in St. Louis, like going all over and stuff. While I'm driving, and I like to keep myself at least 300 feet, behind the car in front of me. Well, guess what happened? There was a car coming next to me. 2-lane highway. And the road was doing this inside the city and stuff, the interstate. And I'm coming. And, it came around this way like that. And the car was starting to pass me. Just when the car in front of me, like about 300 feet, started doing this. It's like, almost did a complete donut right in front of me. And I'm doing like good 65 miles through there, because you can, how fast was that going? 55 to 60. Yeah, I was doing that. Not 60 to 65. It was 55 to 60. And I was going through there. I think that speed limit is 55 through there. Or is it 65? I don't know. Anyway, I was going with the flow with the traffic and everything. But this one car just decided, he's just like going this one, this interstate, then he goes this way, and right in front of me. And I thought he was going to hit the wall or something. And nope, he regained control. But now he's only doing like about maybe 3 miles an hour. And I'm coming right at him. I'm like, dude, get off the road. And this car is passing me. And we both, I had nowhere to go. We both saw that guy. We're like, oh. And I'm looking as to which way he's going to go next, because we came around a hill and they turned, and there he is, right? Like, surprise! Talk about like being alert. That's when, I slowed down as much as I could. It was raining. And it was raining kind of like what it is now. Watch. See, it's just, if you can see it. trying to see. You can't really see it, but it's... See the rain? See the rain on the water? That's how it was in St. Louis. Same thing. And, you know, the road was good, everything. And, oh my God, he's doing this and that. And luckily, he was doing this. And he like stopped sideways. I'm coming at him. Car next to me is coming at him. He's parked right in the center of the freeway. And I don't know what he did, but he just like moved over to the side, to the shoulder, just enough for me to like vroom, just pass right by him. And I was down on the brakes. I couldn't slam on the brakes because then I would have been doing that. And the car next to me, I mean, we're both. Oh, hi Humberto, how are you? Let me see, what are you saying here? Hey Dodi, didn't know you were live. How are you? I'm doing okay, a little soggy. Here's cold, but it's nice. And sunny. It's sunny over there? Yeah, it's raining over here. Snow, rain, traffic, like I said earlier. There's like, because I'm in North Carolina already, and I'm coming. I tell you, I'm coming. But these hills, they go up and down, right turns. And then there's construction traffic. And so then it goes into one lane. So now it's a traffic jam, a bottleneck. And then you still got the construction traffic and going up and down. And then it's raining, and then there's traffic, and but at least everybody over here drives right. You know, they let you in. People in North Carolina are nice. I like it. And what did you say? Yep, I'm in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Yeah, did you make it to the place? I'm glad you found your dog. You better take that dog for training school, obedience school. She needs to go to obedience school, big time. You better, Humberto. You got the money. There's no excuse. Trust me, that dog. I mean, she'll come out of that school doing math problems for you. Yeah, she'll do all the calculations. Because your dog is so smart. She needs the proper education. Really, I'm serious. I'm not joking about that at all. Well, I didn't find her. I didn't found her. She found me. Well, look, see? I bet you weren't even looking for her. Hi, Robert. How are you? What are you doing? Working? Dang. I just shut down for the night. I still got a ways to go, but all there is traffic out there. I'm just, what am I, north, south, east, west of Charlotte, North Carolina. And, yeah, hey, Robert. Yeah, coming into Charlotte, North Carolina on a rainy day, traffic, rush hour, I shut it down. I wasn't going to make it there tonight anyway. And this basically is like the last truck stop I could find before my place. And that place is just like about another hour away from me. So I'll just get up real early and go. Or how are you over there in Europe land? or is it London Land, or Funny Land, or Accent Land, or Robert Land. But I hope you guys had a good Merry Christmas. I thought I'd go live now because I'm gonna make me. I think I showed you guys my air fryer. I'm gonna make me a pot pie for dinner. Heck yeah, chicken pot pie or a beef pot pie. I don't remember. But that's what I'm gonna be doing in just a little bit, and then I'll probably go take a shower tonight. So I thought I'd get on now. I'm going to meet the Supper Heavy Haul trucker today or tomorrow. The supper. Wait. You're going to supper with the heavy haul trucker? Why would you want to go to supper with a heavy haul trucker? Oh, I'm funny. I know I am. I'm funny. That's why I call you crazy man. Yeah. But so did Santa bring you guys your presents? Did you get what you guys wanted, or you just like being naughty and stuff like that? More like being naughty. I know you guys. You're not supposed to be naughty. But anyway, it's nice over here. One thing about over here in Charlotte, North Carolina, I gotta tell you, compared to other cities, and I've noticed this, you go further up north, the drivers get like, they start to grow fangs and teeth and monster looking. Over here in Charlotte, in North Carolina, the drivers are so polite. You know, they are. They're very nice. They're very courteous. I did that last year. Never again. Oh, you sat on Santa's lap, huh? My family comes first, enjoying the holidays with my family. Oh, okay. Family is holy. Yeah. Everything else can. Okay. Well, I dude. Humberto says, I dude have no presents, but it's fine. You have old presents? What kind of an old present do you have? How's that song go? Oh, hallelujah. Or I don't know this. I don't know no Christmas songs. I was listening to some really cool songs. In fact, here's one you might like, Robert. Watch. Let me put it. I can only play a tiny bit. Play the guitar like that. Oh my goodness, I want to play the guitar like that. I got the guitar too. I just don't know how to play it like that. That's why I'm not attempting it. No, well, the lyrics are written. I'll tell you the name of that song. Let me read this. Let's see if I'm getting unloaded today. Will be nice. They told me the receiver will be open. Hope so. Oh, you're not at your place yet? Okay, well, I hope you get unloaded today too. I didn't. I'm going to be playing in the mud tomorrow morning for sure, because it's only like an hour away. So it's raining. It don't look like the rain's gonna stop anytime soon. And where I'm going to is a landfill, because I got that, like the plastic they put, you know, I got a whole truckload of big huge rolls of plastic, and they put, you know, they put them on the bottom of the landfill. That's what I got. And to get there, mud. I hope I don't get stuck tomorrow. And okay, that song, have you ever heard 60 miles to go? Oh, okay. Yeah, so do I. That's what I got, about 60 for me. But I'll do that in the morning, because they've already gone home. In fact, they went home early. They called me up and they told me, you're going to make it here by 2:30? I told him, probably not. He says, and this was like 12 o'clock. He says, okay, well, we're just going home. We'll see you tomorrow morning. I tell him, all right, you know. Like, yeah, I wasn't going to make it there on time anyway. And I'm not going to make them wait in the rain and the mud out there. You know, like, I'll just take care of that tomorrow. That's one thing I like about my job. The people that I work with, you know, it's like construction, you know, like they want to get out of there. And I want to get in and get out as soon as possible too. And if I were gotten stuck, it'd be like, oh, great, more problems and more problems when you want to go home and stuff. So yeah. Okay, this song that I was playing, I'll play another little bit. That song, God, I mean, this guy can play the guitar. Perfect. I mean, I love the way he plays guitar. His name is Johannes Lindstedt. Yeah, write that down, Robert. Johannes Lindstedt. And that song there, it's called September Remembered. So if you want, you know, you can just, that's probably easier to spell. September Remembered. That's the name, that's the title of the song. Just look that up and you can find his music. And that song, and it has the lyrics, but they're written in the video. They're, you know, there's nobody singing. And yeah, I was listening to that when I drove up. I'm like, I was falling in love over here. I can see the Rocky Mountains, so beautiful. Really? So good. You're in the Rocky Mountains, huh? I love those. Those are my Rockies. I tell you, you be nice. No peeing outside. Yeah, those are my Rockies. In fact, I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm wearing all black except for my red hat. You see, I got tights on, you can't see. But anyway, yeah, where I learned how to drive was in the Rocky Mountains. So, yeah, I have a lot of Rocky Mountain experience of driving in the snow and the mountains, and, you know, I'll tell you, Canadian mountains. Well, yeah, the Rocky Mountains, they go from Canada through the United States on into Mexico. So it's all that is the Rocky Mountains. No matter what country it is, they're the Rocky Mountains. Like where I'm at, going through these mountains, these are the Appalachia. But there was this one thing that I seen a long time ago. Because you know how in the satellite, if you get on like Google Maps, I think it's Google Maps, you can zoom in from, like the earth. You can like zoom in and look. There was this one that showed all the way from New York, that was the tip of the tail, all the way, and it came down like the Appalachian Mountains, they come down, and the nose was like it ended like near Texarkana, Texas or Arkansas, all that. And from there you can see it looked like a dragon sleeping. And I had never seen that before. Because you know how the mountains are, and that's what it looked like. And check that out. I saw that on the internet like years ago. I mean, like 5 years ago or something like that. But that was so cool. And I looked at it and thought, wow. See, the tip of the tail was up there in New York, and then it kind of came down like, well, you know how the mountains are in this part of the world. I don't know, both of you guys are foreigners. You don't know. Well, they come down, the Appalachian Mountains are on the east side, so they're more wet, right? They're not as rocky and more green. There's more plants and stuff. I don't want to say tropical because they're not tropical, but compared to the Rocky Mountains are rocky. They're edgy, they're rough, and I don't know. I like the Rocky Mountains personally. I grew up in there, so. But yeah, check it out. You might be able to find that. It's a dragon sleeping, right there in the United States, just right there. It's asleep. Huge. And then there was another picture like that of a fish. It wasn't a whale, it was a fish. This was, with Google Maps you can see those things. But it was a fish. There was something else. It looked like the fish had its mouth open, and it looked like it was going to eat something, right? That's what it looked like. Like the fish was getting ready to eat something. And but that thing was like about as big as the United States, about as big as Africa or something. I think it was in Africa. I don't know. But that's what that looked like. I think it was in either South America or Africa. And that's where that was, like in the upper part, because South Africa and South America, they kind of look, big on top, and then they narrow down. This was like up on the upper part. And then also, one other thing, there was this, was me also Google Maps, so their photo, and I was, yeah, you were waving, I saw that, like, hey, look, there's Umberto. Anyway, like, there was this one lady, and she tells a story about it too. And this was in North or was it Montana? Is it North or South Dakota? Might have been North Dakota. And it's where, was it Little Bigfoot? There was a war up there. Because I know but I'm not sure what tribal it was. It wasn't Crow, because the Crows, they were in Montana. The Crow, the tribe. I think it was Little Big. Was it Little Bigfoot? I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, she's on top of the mountain, because they're like plain. There's a mountain, but they're plain. There's no trees. You know, the bushes. They're not trees. They're not tall trees. Well, as she's standing up, she was like either a geologist or a photographer or something. She was a geologist, or like a landscaper or something like that, where they do measurements. What do you call those? Land surveyor. That's what she was. And she was like that, and she got this feeling, right? She got this feeling inside her, and she's like, there's something here that it just wasn't, a little bit different from like any other place she's been. Well, she got lost, right? So she didn't know her way out, because she was like lost on top. Basically, there are hills and stuff, and she was lost up there. So she got with Google Maps, I think it's Google Maps, and she got the camera, and she her computer, and she was able to like look at it from up above. And when she did that, she saw where she was. So she went up a little higher, and where she was standing like on the head of a coin. I think it's Little Bigfoot. There's the profile, right? You can see the profile like that. And that's how the mountain was. She was standing on the profile, like she was standing like right there, on the profile. But that's how tiny she was. The whole mountain was like, that's what it looked like. And I thought, no way. And she looked like that, and it's like the mountain has the profile of Little Bigfoot. I would say Little Bigfoot for now. And then there was this other one that I saw, one last one. I think this one was in Iceland, where there's the snow. You can see the snow, right? And the snow was like starting to melt. And when it was like starting to melt, so you can see, and I'm talking about like, 20 miles, 50 miles above Earth, so you can see down. And it was a mountain, and it was clear as day of a girl just laying down, like, she's just like laying like that, she was asleep, and you could tell it was a girl. She had the features, she had the body figure of a girl, but that was the mountain. Yeah. So those are so cool. I like to watch stuff like that. Are you working today, Robert? Are you with family, you said? Check out that song, if anything. In fact, I'll play another one. Agua Negra. Ooh, this one's a good one. This one's a good one. I love Spanish music. Hold on. I just gotta play a little part. I don't want to get. Nice. I love that. That one is called Agua Negra. means black water. You say agua means water, negra means black. In the Spanish language, they switch the words. So we say black water in English, but in Spanish it's, okay, here's black, here's water. But in Spanish, it's water black. Water black. Agua negra. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing okay, though. Like I said, if you can get in touch with Mr. Bees, tell him I'm trying to hunt him down. I have his number, but it didn't work. So, I don't know. Because I told him I was going to come and meet him. I wanted to talk to him about getting some artwork together and some prints and stuff. Because that's what he does. And not to mention to meet him. So, yeah, this is a nice place over here. I'm real comfortable here. But, are you driving, Humberto? Are you, this truck right here? Okay, because I know you like blue. That's a pretty blue right there. And then this truck behind me. Let me see. Well, you can't see it. That truck. Oh, that's a beautiful truck. You can't really see it, but because he's parked inward. And that truck, that's a beautiful Pete he has. It's all blue. But I'm doing okay myself. If I hadn't to run into that snowstorm getting here, that's what really threw me behind. Otherwise, I would have been unloaded this morning. But, and then with the holiday, less traffic, so I could have gotten here if I would have really rushed it. But I didn't. I took it easy. And I'm just glad that everything is everybody's doing good, you know. There are some things that I wanted to mention. My studying, I was accepted last night for some more studying, so I'm gonna be who knows how long this one's gonna be. But my when I say my studying, it's I'm studying a lot of what's going on in the universe, not just here in the world, but in the universe. And I mean, there's like a lot to know, and it's very complex. So when I'm driving, so is my mama reg me. Love my mom. Back now. Oh, you came back. Oh, okay. You probably missed that second part I put. I played a little bit of Agua Negra. But, okay, I'll get back to that in a minute. Like, the studying I'm doing now is, I mean, okay, you've heard of Bible studies. I mean, the Bible is the studying I gotta do. The Bible is just a book on the shelf, because there is in a library. I'm studying the whole library. So, yeah, and what they told me, things are very complex right now. But as I keep on going, things are going to get better. And I was accepted last night with a ray of blue, just ooh. And all of a sudden it's like, okay, I'm there, and it was like dark, right? And it's like you can see the trees, you know, at night you can see like the trees, right? Say if there's lightning way out there, you can see the silhouette of the trees and stuff. Well, I saw like trees and stuff, like Mother Earth. And then I saw blue, like a glow of blue. And it kept getting brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter till it was like till it was that blue. It was just blue. Everything was blue. You okay, Abigail? Yeah, and it just, I mean, blue. It was like so cool. And that was like, I mean, it gave me chills and everything. My whole body just like, it lit. It was so bright blue. Not, you know, like sunglasses blue. No, it was just blue. It was just bright, but it was like so comforting. And it just like a whole thing of blue just came right on me. And that's from Archangel Michael, because that's his color, blue. And so anyway, that's the studying I'm going to be doing now. Not blue, but there are going to be it's like kind of like a pathfinder. It's a how can I say it? What is it? Because before I was a warrior of light, and now I've gone up to a next level. So I don't know if I'm still a warrior of light, but I've gone up to a next level. Or I'm going up to the next level, let me put it that way. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm learning a lot. It's to be an ascended master. Translated, the earth man crops. Paul, yeah. Paul Bazibob. Well, anyway. Wait. Hold on, Abigail. I'll get you your food. You're hungry. I wish you would put your food down there. You don't have no food. Let me get you some food. I gotta give Abigail some food. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be studying now is all kinds of stuff. I gotta give Abigail her food. Hold on, baby. You want some? Yeah, Abigail wants some. You guys want some? Huh? See some Canan? Royal Canan? Mm-hmm. You can have some. Uh-oh. That's it. No more after this. Done. You better eat it all. No snacks for you until you eat your food. Hold on. Yeah, it's really, really intense what I'm learning. It's about ascended masters. It's about all kind. I mean, like, I can't even think right now. My mind has been, I've been busy doing that all day, and I have. It's neat. It's really neat. It's like, okay, I'm a warrior of light, but now I'm moving up from a warrior of light to the next level, and it's going to be really, really. I can't really say everything I have because I don't have permission, and I'm not qualified to be an instructor, so I can't. I can only tell you what I'm doing. That's it. Mother Earth is a... Oh, come on, Robert. Don't talk like that. Father is the way. The way to Father. Robert, don't be saying that, okay? That's not nice at all. That is... if you knew what I know, all the studies that I know, which you are going to find out, maybe not in this life, but you will find out, because we're all going to find out. It's just that right now, you know, I volunteered, I put myself forward, and I'm going to be a self-ascended master. That's my goal for the galaxy, not the galaxy, for the Federation. What? I'm lost for words here. They're the Galactic Federation. That's what it is. And that's what, there's been things going on that the people don't know, and things are going on that are very, very serious. And, okay, not nice, but it's, no, that's not true, Robert. And that's not nice. That's extremely rude, okay? I'm not going to let your negativeness come to me. See, if you want to know more about that, I can teach you what I know. And God is no gender, right? It's no gender. It's not father or mother at the same. It is at the same time. It is. It's Father or Mother God. But at the same time, it's not. It's very complex. But name calling like that, you're only doing that to yourself. So you got to get that hatred out of you. Okay, Robert? So, you know, I'm, that's one thing I don't do is like that negativeness that you're throwing. It's just going to bounce right off me. You know, I am light and stuff like that. I don't absorb it, you know. That's the teachings that I've been learning, and I'm learning to, well, this I've always known, but I never realized it because I'm in, you know, I was in Kung Fu, martial arts. But all the fights that I've been in, I've, like, instead of being physical and hurting and stuff like that, I've made good of it. You know, I turned it around so that it wasn't, you know, bad. And I didn't even know I was doing that until just recently. So that's what I found out. And that's one of the reasons why, you know, I guess I'm doing so good on it. I mean, you can do, if you guys want to study, I will tell you where to study, but it needs to come from your heart, not from like that crap you're throwing up, Robert. Okay, so the name calling is childish, very childish. You should love everybody. Unconditional love for everybody, even from the people that do you wrong. I'll tell you guys a story, and then I'll end it with that, because I'm gonna eat dinner. Abigail already ate. I'm gonna make me a chicken pot pie. Okay, I don't know if you guys have heard of the reptilians. They got kicked out of here, out of planet Earth in 1963. No more reptilians. Let me put it this way, the bad ones did. Because there still are some reptilians and Dracos. These ones, they want to enslave humanity. Well, here's the story that I'm going to tell you. This one, he was a reptilian. He was like a world leader, kind of like Putin, like, you know, like a president, like a, you know, prime minister or something like that. A king or something. I don't know exactly what his position was, but all I know is that he was a world leader. So, but what he used to do, because he was a reptilian, and this was Lemuria, and the time of Lemuria, that was before, what is it, Atlantis, because Lemuria we don't hear about, but that was a different civilization. Well, he used to enslave human people, and they caught him. And I'm not going to read, if you're being nice, I'm not going to read your comments, but you know, they finally got to him, let me put it that way. But what he was doing, he's talking. I mean, this is him talking. He's a reptilian, looks like a lizard, right? Kind of like half man, half lizard. His name is Arkok. R, like a capital R, and then slash K-O-K. That's his name. And what he did was, he used to rule. He was a ruler, like Caesar, like Hitler, like Putin, like the president and stuff. But this was in a different, the Lemuria civilization. Well, what happened was, in his day, he would, like, he even said, I was the biggest monster anybody had ever heard of. He says, like I said, this is him talking, not word for word, but he used to rape little girls in front of their parents. He used to mutilate the bodies. He used to eat the bodies. He used to sell people and bribe people, because he was a politician, you know, like a ruler, and he used to bribe people using people as currency. In other words, he used to blackmail people. He used to, I mean, he used to, like I said, enslave people. And because he didn't, and that's how they are, the reptilians. they still are like that. They don't want, or they hate, what do you call it, humanity. I don't know why, but anyway, he finally woke up. He finally saw that, something was going on, and he was captured by the Pleiadians. The Pleiadians and Arcturians, and there's a bunch, millions of them, of not artificial intelligence, galactic intelligence, right? That are God's creatures, just like a human, just like a dog, just like a cat, a horse, a bird. Birds are from another planet. I don't know if you knew that. And cats. But what he did, this guy, they captured him, right? Somehow, I don't know, because there was a big war way back then, millions and millions of years ago. And this is one of my teachings that I've learned. Well, what he's talking about, he says, because he was captured by the Pleiadians. What they did was they didn't imprison him or nothing like that. They treated him. They made him see what love is, because he didn't have an ounce of love in him. But believe it or not, he was one of God's creatures too. So that's why they treated him. And what they did, I don't know how long it took. It took millennia, if you know what millennia is, like, 1,000 years. But they finally, and in space there's no time, in the galaxy there's no measurement of time. But when they did that, he finally, saw the light, and he finally, now he's not like that at all. Now he is a loving person. He is a person, or reptilian, and he's against his own species. That, so it's just like, that's what they do. That's what I'm learning, and that's just a sample of it. And I'll give you another little sample. Let me see. A lizard, a snake, a great lizard, has been condemned. Reptilians, that's where they come from. I want to tell you another little, it's like a cute story. I think it's a cute story. It's very, very intense. But I'll give you a little sample of it, what I got. Because I could be here for a long time telling this story. But I'll give you a short version of it. I don't know if you remember those, the crop circles, remember those? That was happening, like in the, 70s, 80s, something like that, right? Well, around when Roswell, right, New Mexico, I've been there. It's in New Mexico. I've been there a bunch of times. I haven't been to the exact site where that little spaceship crashed, and a little dude came out, right? Well, what they did, the Pleiadians, again, Archangel Michael, because he's a general, basically. Archangel Michael, he's like a general. He's the general of all generals. Anyway, these little Martian dudes, right? I'm gonna call them Martians. They're little ETs. They were, they're little green 4 feet little dudes, right? What they started doing was they started going around and making crop circles. The bad thing is, for some reason, they started like killing cattle. I don't know why. I missed that part. I don't know. Something happened and I didn't get to read that part. But like the Galactic Federation, they saw that happening and they thought, who are these these aliens coming in and disrupting planet Earth? Well, what they did was they went over there and they caught them. The Galactic Federation caught them. When I say the Galactic Federation, they are like millions and millions of starships out there, which are out there right now, and they're around us, different dimensions and stuff. Well, they caught up with them. They caught them, and well, Archangel Michael's telling me this story, and he says, we caught them, but it's not like they captured them. They caught them red-handed, So they, because they're like little, they got the same kind of technology. So they just like, just get out of there in a split second, right? So they were like real hard to catch, but they finally caught up with them. And Archangel Michael, finally they were able to surround them and catch them, right? Without them letting them get away, because they dismantled or something technology with the way they did it. So they didn't let them get away. And Archangel Michael, he came up. It wasn't just him. It's a bunch of them. And Archangel Michael was leading it. They chased them away, and they told them never to come back to planet Earth. And since then, they never have. Well, they were like little menaces because they didn't hurt anybody. They just wanted to examine the human being is what they did. And because they would abduct people, they would abduct innocent people and like operate on them or something like that. Then they'd throw them back. But they weren't, the people would be like, geez, what the hell was that? So it was like a funny story, but it's true. And but those little beings, they have a name for them too. I forgot their name, but they ended up being chased away. And Archangel Michael said they will never, ever come back to planet Earth. They are banned from planet Earth. And not only planet Earth, but some other planets too. Because they were just little troublemakers is what they were doing. They weren't hurting anybody, but they were just troublemakers. And that's what Archangel Michael says. They're just little menaces out there. But see, it's like the whole galaxy, Galactic Federation, right? It's like, well, the whole, not galaxy, the whole universe we're just one of billions of galaxies. So there you go. You need some sort of order and, and another thing, last thing I'll tell you before I go. Actually, no, he's not Yeshua. No, they're different. Archangel Michael he's archangel. uh, Yeshua, Jesus, he came to earth as a man. And for the time that's not recorded, he was like you, Robert. He was drinking, he was having sex with women, he was being a man. That's why, but they don't put that in the Bible, right? He was just being, he was being a regular person until he finally, woke up and he saw his calling and like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, right? So then that's what happened. And he didn't die for our sins. He died because other reasons, but he didn't. Everybody thinks he died for our sins. But let me tell you this other little one that I got. I had always thought Thor was a comic book hero. I'd seen him in comic books. I'd seen him in, on the internet and stuff. Thor, right? And I thought, okay, yeah, like Spider-Man and Superman, stuff like that. Until he came to me, started talking to me, like, what? This is Thor? The Thor? The Thor? Like, hi, Shannon. Is it Shannon? Yep, it's Shannon. Yeah, it was the Thor. And he was, first of all, like, he was talking, a lot. I don't remember everything, because he was like, this was like about 3 months ago, when I first started all this, right? And I'm thinking, Thor, like, but anyway, he came and he was totally flattered as to how we represent or how we think of him, because of a guy with lightning bolts and like real masculine and muscles and big beard and like, and he says, I am extremely flattered the way you people think of me. Thank you. And I was thinking to myself, I thought you were a comic book hero. But I wouldn't dare say that, but I can't really talk back. But I didn't know that Thor lives to this day, to this our time right now, this second, as we live. He's from planet Venus. And you would think, well, Venus, that's nothing but a fireball up there, right? Well, in our dimension, it is. In his dimension, it's not. In his dimension, it's paradise. He's not that he's a fireball or nothing like that, but different worlds. Totally different worlds. Totally different worlds. But the reason, and the reason why I've got into this, and the reason why, well, it's because all this is happening, right? Technology has never happened like it's happened. It happened when the Atlantis came, but they abused it, but it never got as far as where we are right now. The time that the accomplishments that we've acquired with the phone, with the computers, with the, everything, our civilization has been going up and up and up. And see, everybody looks at Earth, and I mean everybody in the universe, this is a school that we come to, that we all come to. There's no more people that are being born on this planet. The people that are being born, they come from other planets. So that means, like the babies that are being born, they're born awake. They're born already knowing all this stuff. Because when we come in here, our mind, our memory is erased. So we have to figure it out. A lot of the babies that are coming in now, well, you look at it, just think about it. Like when the computers came out, who were the first ones who caught on to them, really? I mean, like me? You put a 10-year-old just blow my mind. I'm like, how'd you do that? But that's just the beginning. Now all the babies that are being born, they're coming ready, and their memory isn't completely wiped out like the older generations are. They're coming in and they are, so things are just going to get better and better and better and better. And so, yeah, they're going to be, I mean, like, I got to study this stuff. They're coming, they already know this stuff. So that's why, you know, I've woken up to a calling is what I have, right? And I realized that I've had this calling for such a long time. There's some things that, tell about me, the little, tip of the iceberg here. When I woke up, when I was born, I was a premature baby. I used to be able to throw my voice. I didn't know, I know now that that's called telepathy. But I was a little baby and I was throwing my voice. I used to freak my dad out and the doctors. And they didn't know, like, geez, we can hear her down the hall crying, but she's not down the hall, she's over here, right? But that's called telepathy. Kind of like what a ventriloquist does, but really I think because I looked at ventriloquism, and okay, the microphone's here, but the dummy's here. Well, okay, but the microphone's still there, so that's not really telepathy, right? I was able to throw my voice from here to, 100 feet away, or who knows how far. But that was as a baby. I, since then, had forgotten how to do it. I want to learn how to do that again. I'm trying to get myself to learn that. I've asked if I can learn to do that. I haven't got an answer yet. Who knows? But that's one of the little gifts that I have. Drawing, sketching and stuff. As soon as I knew what a crayon was, I was drawing. This was like in the first grade. I never went to kindergarten, but the first grade, I was drawing. It was like, I can draw. Awesome. And by the time I got in high school, it was honors art all the way through. I went to college to art school. Aced it. I aced every class there was. I'm not kidding. You can look at my records. I'm not trying to blow my own horn, but see, I had a calling and I didn't even know it. I was busy living life. I was just like Jesus was. He was busy living life until, something snapped. And people are like that. Something will snap in your head. Like, oh, but want to know what basically was a slap in the face to me? That I really, really woke up was when, after me and Sterling got in an argument, right? Because after that, I thought to myself, that's not me, where did that person come from? And, because I saw the video of me just yelling and everything, and I looked at myself like, oh my God, that's not me. And I felt so bad. I felt horrible about it. The feelings, they just like, it's like a whole, like you're in a concrete bathroom and the whole concrete just caves in on you. That's how I felt. And, I love Sterling to this day. I love him. But and it's not because what he told me or I told him. It was the waking up that, like, like, you're not supposed to be doing that. You gotta wake up, like, hello, like, so after that, that's when, I didn't cry or nothing. It's just that, you just finally open your eyes and see look around you. And what I saw was how this economy is, how the people are, how the food is, how we're enslaved by work, how, how people dress, the music, the styles, the prejudice, the hatred, the wars and stuff. All of a sudden I saw that, and I wasn't judging anymore. The judgment all the judgments just went away. It's just like, okay, like if you were to see someone rolling down the road with a blown out tire, right? You see that. There's something wrong with that, right? Okay. If you see a lady walking in the wintertime without a coat, you see that, right? You don't judge like that person is an idiot for driving, or that lady, she's going to get sick. She don't know how to take care of her health. No, you just see that. I just saw that. Okay, and that's what I mean about the wars, okay? I saw a war happening. I saw how the fast food and the chemicals and all this are. I saw how all this other stuff was just happening all over the world. And that's when I woke up. I thought, what's happening? What's happening? What kind of world am I living in? I thought to myself. And believe it or not, and this is the truth, I prayed and I asked, God, please give me knowledge and wisdom. That's all I asked for, right? I'm driving down the road, and you know what? About a week later, I start getting messages from Archangel Michael, which I thought they were like, yeah, sure, just some scammer, and because I'd heard of Archangel Michael a long, long time ago. I always thought he was untouchable. And so I just ignored it, like, yeah, sure. And I kept getting these messages from Archangel Michael. So I thought to myself, are you real? I mean, are you really talking to me? What? And some of the stuff he was saying was so it had an energy to it that only, and I'm going to tell you guys this right now, who's ever in here, or whoever watches this at a later time, anybody, any of you, like I told you, that reptilian they caught, he was bad to the bone. Every ounce of him was bad. Okay, but you guys aren't that bad. You guys are good people. You guys don't rape people and kill people and eat people. That other guy was. But this is so that you guys know, okay? You're going to see on the internet, by the way, the internet is a gift from God, right? From the Almighty, the Creator, the Source, Mother or Father God, however you want to call them. But what I'm getting at is you're going to see a lot of fake stuff, because the darkness will try to take you away. The darkness does want your soul. They want that. So what they do is they create like wannabes, lookalikes, and stuff like that. Like you said, is Jesus, Yeshua, and Archangel Michael the same person? That's fake. That is right down. No, they are not. They're two different beings, right? They're not even in human form. They're a light. Jesus he's a master. Like Buddha is a master. Like Moses is a master. Like, so many of them are masters. That's what I'm at the beginning stages of masterhood. So I need a long, long way to go. I mean, not everybody can be Jesus, right? Remember that. I'm not trying to be Jesus. I'm not trying to be Buddha, But what I'm saying is, I'm real. Okay, I'm real. I was just looking earlier about these pastors and ministers and stuff that were that are corrupt, right? That they want. You see them. Okay, you go there every Sunday, and they say good stuff, holy stuff, but then they go home. They got a big, beautiful mansion. Like, where'd you get that from, right? Look at me. I live in my truck. Here's my mansion, like. So yeah, I'm not. And if I were to acquire a lot of that money, like that, a lot of abundance, I would, I would spread it out. I kid you not. Money is not my thing. Me and money have a different type of relationship. Money is a tool. I've said this before. It's a tool. You need to know how to work money. And you can get smart. You can and use it wisely. You can give it away. You can whatever. But don't get hooked on money. Money is not the root of all evil. No, that's a mind thingy. But what I'm saying is, in the beginning of this, look out for imposters, okay? This is one of the things you can tell that is not an imposter. You'll feel a vibration in your body. You'll feel safe. You'll feel, your hands will tingle. You'll get goosebumps, right? You'll get a wave. You'll get a cool, just like, yeah, when I was talking to Master Amoria, he's an ascended master. He's like from India, right? I didn't even know who he was, right? But I think he's from India. But he looks like an Indian, right? With the little thing on his head and stuff like that. And he was, he lived on earth just like Jesus did. That's why he's a master ascender. Jesus is a master ascender. Well, when he came to me, what I felt was, right? All of a sudden I felt a breeze, like a cool breeze, like so comforting. It's like, wow, like, well, where'd that come from? And then Master El Moria. If you don't believe me, look up some of these people, right? Lord Lanto, right? I got, hold on. I'll show you, I'll tell you some of the names so you guys can look them up so you can believe me. Okay, these are some of the the ascended masters. Look them up if you don't believe me. Let me see. Okay, you guys have heard of Hercules? He's an ascended master. Melchizedek, he's an ascended master. Metatron, he became, all these people have lived on Earth, right? Metatron, he was a person and he became an archangel. El Moria, Moses, Osiris, Saint John the Baptist, Thomas Merton, and okay, this one is one of my favorite, Siddhartha, right? That one was like, how do you say that name? It's Siddhartha. She was the ascended master for Buddha, and Buddha's in there too. But Siddhartha, she's ancient. She's like, I mean, like way back, like in, you know, the time before Atlantis, the time of Lemuria. She's like she's one of the veterans of them all. And then there's Mars. There's Hera. If you don't know who Hera is, that was the mother of Hercules. Jesus, of course, who, well, I'll tell you, okay, I'm going through this now. And then there's Krishna, Cthulhu, Master Cthulhu, Lord Lanto, Lao Tse. He's Oriental. Lao, it's L-A, it's spelled L-E-O, but it's L-A-O-T-Z-E. Lao. It's okay. This is how you say his name. Lao Chu. That's what it is. Lao Chu. Lao Chu. That's he's a master. Look him up. This one is one of my favorite. Dom Ignacio. Dom Ignacio was a priest, and he's from like Italy, and he became an ascended master. Kuan Yin, Mayat, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, Paul Venetian, Inanna, and she's a beautiful girl. She is like stunningly gorgeous. And Serapis Bey, he's like so handsome. He's another one like from India, like, and then there's Amaryllis, Ganesh, Hilarion, Ptah. Ptah is in a picture. He has like short, like a you know, picture of a short haircut, you know. And Susanio. And then there's Hathor. These are all ascended masters, right? Isis, Lady Nada, and Pallas Athena, and then there's Portia and Eros, and then there's Saint Germain and Ramul. That's how you say it, because he's another one, like, because you, like, when they're from India and stuff, you know, in that area, You roll your R's like rrr. So that's Pramud. And let me see. Yep, that's them. That's all the masters. That's all of the masters that I've been working with. And I haven't worked with Master Buddha, but what he did come to me though. Some of the people that have come to me are not on here because I'm not as I don't know why, but they got their own, who knows. But what I'm saying is all these, and they have different rays, by the way, different colors and stuff. What I mean by that, okay, it's called the walk of rays. And this is what I'm trying to get to people. I want you guys to understand this. I guess first of all, like I said, if you see somebody, pray, right? If you want to talk to somebody, pray to Lord Londo. If you want to pray to Jesus, if you want to pray to Mother Mary, they're there. If you want to pray to Archangel or any of the other archangels, I have the archangels here too. Let's see. Hold on, let me find the archangels. I'll tell you about them. They have their different meanings also. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. In this one, there's there's a bunch of archangels, not just 7. I believe there's 12. But, I just got 7 of them here. Archangel Michael is blue. Blue flame of protection and courage. That's Archangel Michael. He's not afraid of anything. Because I'm a warrior of his, if I were to be afraid, he would chase me away. He says, then you don't belong here because I'm protecting you. You don't got to worry about it. So there you go. That's part of my faith, right? By the way, Jesus, he's in the ray of wisdom, right? He's extremely smart. Another archangel is Archangel Gabriel. He's a white light of purity and guidance. So if you guys want, say you guys are lost, you guys, are lost in life, you went through a divorce, going through bankruptcy, or, you just want to end it all or whatever like that, you don't know what to do, pray to Archangel Gabriel, right? He's the white light of purity and guidance. Archangel Raphael, he's the green ray of healing and harmony. He knows how to heal you. He will take away the pain. He knows how to heal a bad marriage. He knows how to, anything. You got a bad back, you got cancer, you got it. Pray to Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raziel. Arzael, yeah. Silver glow of transition and comfort. He's like, like for us truck drivers, it's hard for us to go from here to a different type of job. I'm just saying, he will help you transition from one city to another, from one job to another, from, you know, being married to being single, from being single to being married. But I know his job is a lot more, because comfort, he will, you know, nurture you and stuff. Archangel Ariel, she's the pale pink ray of nurturing and nature. Talk about nurturing, huh? And nature. You go out to the mountains, you go out to the sea, you go out to the desert, you get lost. She's the girl to go to. And then Archangel Samuel, he's a pink ray of love and compassion. Talk about the what do you call those? Cupids. Yeah, he's the archangel. He's a pink ray of love and compassion, and that's Archangel Samuel. It's a guy that does that too. And then Archangel Jophiel, she's a yellow ray of illumination and creativity. Her and I get along good because I'm an artist. She loves artists. But anyway, see, if you guys pray, if you guys want to go to any of these archangels, any of the master ascenders that I think I told you, you can rewind this film or something, whatever. Or let me know and I will tell you. Thing is, oh, hi Toga, how are you? And Dodi, I'm handsome too. Not on that list. Well, I'm funny and I'm not on that list, so don't feel so bad. Anyway, hey, I'm back again. No luck. Oh, okay. Well, you're gonna be loaded for tomorrow then, like me? Okay. Anyway, I was talking about things that I'm going through, and it's going on even further. It's probably not going to stop, because I'm right now, what I'm studying for is how do you call it? Self-ascension, right? There's another word that goes in between them. Self-master ascension. Yeah, self-master ascension. That's what I have woken up to do, and I have, I'm learning, I'm studying. That's why I get a lot of, spirits, a lot of information, loads and loads of information. Thing is, this is not fake. This is the true thing. You know how I know? Because, I mean, when it comes to your heart, you know it. Kind of like, okay, have you guys ever fallen in love, right? Like, you remember, like in high school or something, like, oh God, I can't get enough of that girl. Like, she's everything. She's the world. Or that guy, like, oh, I want to live with him for the rest of my life. You know, like, you're in love, right? You feel it. You feel it from your heart. That's how I feel now, except it's like 1,000 times more. It's like I have so much love to give out. Anybody who wants love can have it, right? That's how I feel right now. And so if you guys throw negative, bad comments, hate me, whatever, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't, it's just like all that stuff bounces off. You know why? Because I have so much love for you guys. And I need to get it out to you guys. This is the only way I can do this. I'm not going to go and make love to you guys, okay? I'm not going to go and make love to anybody. It's love from the heart. So when you hear these things about Archangel Michael being the same person like Jesus, that's bullshit. Because you don't feel nothing, right? It's like trying to, beating, like they say, beating a dead horse with a stick, right? The horse isn't going to get up, right? That's how. Do you feel anything if you were to do that? Is the horse going to get up? Nope. Well, if you were to pray, if you were to ask the universe, you don't even need to pray. Just say, my life is a mess. I'm drinking too much. Please help me stop. Somebody, please help me stop. Excuse me. You can say that. I'll tell you right now, you can say that. But without even mentioning Jesus, without mentioning God, you can just please, but you got to mean it from your heart. If you say, I'm smoking, I don't want to smoke anymore. Please, somebody help me, make me stop. You know what? Okay. That's when everybody says, well, Archangel Michael says, looks at Jesus. Jesus looks at Mother Mary. Mary looks at Saint Germain, looking like, well, do you want to help the guy or not? They're all like, okay, I'll help him. I'm just saying that. I'm just kidding on that part. See, I told you, I try to be funny, but nobody's laughing. So don't feel so bad, Toga. But anyway, oh my goodness. Okay. But anyway, that's what it is. Something's like, okay, when you hold a little baby, right? Sure, the baby's not going to give you vibrations and tingles in your hand, but you feel the love, right? You feel your love to the baby. And the little baby's just like being a little baby, just like, maybe starting to stink or something. Who knows? But the baby's just so cute and adorable, like a puppy, right? A little dog, right? You feel the love when you talk to someone. Say you ask them for something. You're going to feel it. That's the same thing. You're going to feel the love. You're going to feel like, but you got to be aware. You got to open your mind. You got to put that ego away, like, yeah, I can kick everybody's ass and, like, F you too, like whatever. Throw that stuff away because that stuff isn't going to heaven. That ego is not going to heaven. It's like all the material things we have are not going to heaven. Just our soul, our bodies are not going to heaven. But anyway, so that's my message, okay, for you guys right now. I give you a bunch of them, huh? If you call on somebody and you really, really mean it, if a tear comes out of your eye, so be it. It means you're being personal and they see it, right? Angel, we have an angel around us all the time. They're guardian angels. They're, they're angels. Sometimes they're different angels, right? Somebody's honking. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I've been learning a lot. I will talk to you guys more about this, but I think I covered my topics for now. And I have Darren Beatty. Oh, hi, Darren Beatty. How are you? All that sounds like psychedelic experience, mushrooms. No, it's not psychedelic at all. It is, I don't do drugs. I don't have a tattoo. I barely have those 2 little holes for my earrings. That's it. No drugs. I don't drink. I drink wine once in a blue moon. Nope. No, it's not psychedelic. See, that's what this dimension has you thinking. So stop thinking like that and things will get better. You guys have heard of karma, right? Okay. Stop thinking. I mean, if you think about karma, basically, it's like this. It comes from the same universe, right? Karma, it's a real karma. You want to know real karma? It's not just like me helping that person and then later on, a month later or something, I need help and I get help. That's just a little tiny touch of the tip of the iceberg of karma. Karma, the real karma is, okay, let's say I was a ruler, a president, right? Let's say I was corrupt and I was like these some of these ministers, right? They're using the name Jesus for their fortune, right? They buy themselves a big beautiful mansion. They got their every Sunday morning sermon going on, and the worship that's going on, and now they got to entertain the people, so they put up a live band, and you guys get to have some free stuff, but yeah, keep bringing in the money, people, right? Okay, so say that you do that life, right? Well, you know what the real karma is? Once that person dies, that person's going to go through life again, and it's going to be poor. That person's going to be poor now. The person's going to want to know what it's like to be ripped off, want to know what it's like to be hungry, want to know what it's like to be, live in a really, really bad, unsafe neighborhood and stuff where crime is running wild. And not everything's going to be all limousine and mansions anymore. That's the real karma. But that'll go from one life to the other, to the other, to the other, until that person wakes up. I want you guys to wake up, okay? There's a lot of things happening, a lot of good things happening. So don't think that, oh, everything's bad, everything, this world is falling apart, and they're going to blow up everything. Like, no, they're not. No, they're not. This world is not going to be blown up. California is going to fall into the sea. Like, right. I got to tell you, Mother Nature is moving her muscles, and things are changing. There might be another continent coming up, and there might be a continent splitting. I don't know. I've heard of that. I'm not saying anything, but I've only heard about it. That might be happening. Who knows? Maybe in the next 50 years. Maybe in the next 2 years. I don't know. I can't tell the future. But anyway, let me see. Wow. It's if completely full except one for me. Not surprised. Oh, really? Oh, at your work? Oh. There you go. Keep on trucking. And see, this is one of the things that I'm going to end this video with. I know I didn't read all the comments. because then that'll get me going and we'll never end up. But anyway, take it easy, bro. Anyway, let me end it with this, okay? If you ever need anybody, you know I can't always be there. That's why I have to come on live again, right? I was going to get off YouTube completely more than once, but they kept telling me to come back, come back. So now I know why I'm coming back. So now I'm going to be here for a while. I don't know how long, but if you need help, right? And help of some things that you don't know who to go to. Say, like worst comes to worst, say you want to take your own life. No. No, no, no. You never want to take your own life. That would be a catastrophe for your soul, You would damage everything. Because there's so much help, there's so much technology, there's so many beautiful people, so many things, beautiful things that we haven't even seen yet. Like I said, that song, right? Let me play it right quick one more time. Oh, what happened to it? I'm going to make a little, I'm going to make an example of this, and I'll tell you what the Ascending Master is, what I'm trying to do. So I'm not going to go, give me another 2-3 minutes. Okay, let this commercial go away first. Come on, hurry up. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There. Okay. Now, see, I'm going to play this little part of a song. If I had taken, say I had taken my life when I was thinking about it 10, 20 years ago, something like that, because yeah, I thought of it, I would have never been able to listen to this beautiful, beautiful song. See what I mean? That's what I'm saying, right? You never know how much beauty and comfort and love you're going to feel that's been waiting for you, right? You have to, life isn't easy, we know that. This is Earth School. Of course we're going to screw up, of course we're going to be mad, of course we're going to do the wrong things and get in trouble, and don't control your life. Don't let yourself go find yourself in prison. Don't let yourself do that. Don't let yourself get sick, where you're get in a bad car accident by driving fast. How you do that, right? Or get hurt by walking out in front of a truck on the freeway or something. Or don't let yourself get sick by the food you eat, by smoking, by drinking, by fighting. So you got to take care of yourself, okay? Because this is, like I said, with all those earlier, with the Ascending Masters, this is what we're doing. This is what they did. The one we know, the most popular one, is Jesus. Everybody knows Jesus, right? He came to earth and he died on the cross, but he went up in heaven. Well, we still hear about him, right? because he's still around, right? His being is still around. Thing is, where is he, right? Okay, how did he get there? Like, that's what I'm saying. In order for him to have gotten, for all the bad things that he did, because he was a man, and for all the bad things he did, also, you know, he just didn't get a free ticket. You know, he had to, like, hey, this is what, like, those ascending masters did with the walk and the race. What you do with the walk and the rays, and they're different colors. There's 7 different colors, and then there's the 8th one, which is a rainbow. But the 7 different colors are the ascending masters, and those are all of them that I mentioned earlier. You know, later on you can rewind this. I'm not gonna name them all over again. But they're ascending masters. Okay, this is what you do. In heaven, there's no punishment. There's no judgment. You know, there's no jail in heaven, right? In other words, there's no hell in heaven. Okay, got that? Got that? There's no hell in heaven. But to get to heaven, you need to be pure. You need to clean all that baggage you got behind you that you did in that divorce, that you did in that bar fight, that you did when you beat up that person, that you did. See, all that stuff is in the past, okay? You need to confront it. You talk about it. Yes, like for example, say I'm talking to, and Jesus is the yellow ray, so is Hera, and let me see, which one is it? Yeah, okay, is the ray of wisdom, right? That's the yellow ray. Hera is the mother of Hercules. Krishna, Kathumi, Lanto, and Lao Chu. Okay, they're there. They're in the walk right there. You're in prayer, right? And what you start saying in your prayer is, you mention their names so that you know they're with you. So then what you do is you start telling them the bad things that you want to get off your chest. That, yes, you know, I hate that guy. I just can't stand that guy. Why do I hate that guy? Okay. And so then, okay, done. Next. Yes, I remember I used to go off and rip people off all the time. You know, I didn't care if they had food or, you know, I didn't care about that stuff. You tell them that. Okay, there you go. You're not being judged. You're getting it off your chest. You're exposing it. Okay, there it is. It's gone. Right? They're not going to judge you. They're not going to say, oh, well, you're a scumbag. You know, they're not going to tell you that. They're just saying, okay. So, like, say, like that politician that was, or not the politician, what do you call it? The guy that was using God's name in vain and everything, as a mention, and he didn't care about the people, instead of keeping all the money. Well, that's one thing there. He says, well, yeah, I kept all the money. I didn't give it back to the people. People were hungry. I kept it so I can have my limousine. Okay, is that right or is that wrong? That's wrong. You would think, well, what's wrong with having a limousine? What's wrong with having a mansion? Well, the way he got the money was fooling people. But you get that off your chest, right? But you're not going to judge that. Nobody's going to judge that person. You're not going to be judged. You're going to be purified. That's what it is. And when you're purified, you feel it. You feel it in your heart. You feel it in your whole entire body. You feel it. I am not lying. I just finished it. It's 3 weeks, basically. It's basically 21 days. You got to do it every day with different colors. And like it's 1 week, the set of colors, and then the next week, the same set of colors, and the 3rd week, the same set of colors. And you, for that whole week, you learn about the mistakes that you made, and you're not going to do them again, right? And you're not going to be that mean person you were anymore. You're not going to be that arrogant asshole you were, because you're going to realize, it'll come to you in the heart. You're going to realize, like, yeah, I remember I used to kick dogs. I didn't like them. I used to chain them up and, you know, leave them out in the cold. Well, do you want to, in your next life, do you want to be chained up and left out in the cold? Because you will be that dog. And, okay, no, I don't want to be that dog. So, you know, I'm sorry. And, you know, and it's, they don't want to hear you're sorry. It's like, yeah, I admit it. I did it. I'm not happy about it. You know, will you do it again? No, I won't do it again. But they're not going to ask you. You have to think to yourself, you got to be a little smart. Like, you know, I know how that dog feels. But things like that will start to unravel because you don't know how that dog feels. But that's how it'll get. Anyway, yeah, that's how it is. And that's what ascension is, okay? So when you start to purify yourself, going to a priest on Sunday and talking to another man in a little booth, telling him all your sins that you did for that week, and walking out, and all of a sudden you got a clean slate. Like, no, that's just another man, right? Whether he calls himself a priest or whatever he does, that's just another man. These are not other men. They've already passed away. They've already gone from being a person to, you know, the higher self. Okay? I'm going to leave you guys with that. If you need more about it, let me know. And like I said, if you need to ask, make sure you ask from your heart. Don't just listen to anything that comes out on the internet, because there's a lot of people that will try to manipulate and twist it so that it's not real. Nobody's going to do that to me. Nobody's going to say bad words and everything. Like, did you see whatever Robert said earlier? And he's done this before. Robert, no, I'm not going to let you do that. Am I mad at you? No. But, you know, I'm not going to let you keep coming on and throwing your negativeness. No, you can't do that, because that's wrong. You know, you wouldn't do that to your own children. You wouldn't do that to your own, you know, your own mother and stuff like that. But, so, you know, treat people like you want to be treated. With love. Love, love, love. That's what makes us. We're made of love, right? We have to hold our love up and keep this dirty language, comments, attitudes, feelings, negativeness. You got to keep that all away. Like I said, it just bounces right off me. It doesn't To me, like I said, I think that's childish and stupid, right? There was a time when I did do that. I don't do that anymore. So please wake up and love everybody unconditionally. I still love you. Anybody that comes on my show, you don't need to be a member, right? You don't need to be a favorite. You don't need to be a troll can come in here. You know what? You do what you do, dude. But you know what? Be kind, right? If you're going to be really, really out of control, well then, I'll see you next time. Hope you learned something. That's the way I am, okay? And I've learned to be like that. I gotta go. Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have had a wonderful, awesome Christmas. I'm going to go make myself some dinner, okay? Anyway, peace out for now. Yeah, he said, take it easy, bro. I love you, Toga and Humberto, and let me see who else was in here. Darren Beatty. I like that name too, Darren Beatty. Thanks for coming in. Robert, Tyke Truckin'. That's Robert. And Shannon, thank you for coming in. It's in a word, Robert. Okay, something. I don't know what, I didn't read the comments. I'm sorry. Because I just had a lot to say and I wanted to get it out. And I believe that's all that was in here. I'm going through the thing, making sure I didn't miss anybody. But I didn't, do your comments back. But that's it. Love you guys. And whoever else sees this later on, I love you guys too. Comment down below. And I always respond. All right. Like, there was this one thing right quick, last thing. Dar, you guys know who Dar is, of course. She got a message, like, from me, like her birthday, like in February. I think a day before or day after Valentine's Day or something. I'm thinking, you're barely getting a message now. It wasn't me, it was YouTube. So I thought, what the heck? I thought to myself, and I was like freaked out that YouTube would wait that long to deliver a message. I could have gone myself, like ridden a bike all the way to Canada and delivered that message, happy birthday message to her faster than YouTube did. But anyway, I gotta go. You guys see you later. I love you. Thanks for coming in. Bye-bye.